How's it going, everyone?
My name is Yoko.
I'm Aidan.
We are intercontinental couple.
Yes, intercontinent. I'm from Japan. Yoko's from
UK.
Igirisujen.
Yes. So we met when I was studying my master's in the UK, and I was back in Japan in June because of the COVID, and I finished my dissertation, and then now I'm in a yacht in the UK
Yes, you've come back to visit,
and
haven't you?
spending time with Aidan for 3 weeks.
So, we're basically doing this video because we've already been through a lot with the COVID and being separated whilst having a relationship. So obviously Yoko's already been back to Japan, and then with your work you're going to be going to Guinea, and I'm going to be staying in the UK because it's where I work, do all my stuff. But we have our plans and ways to meet each other, you know, every few months, and we make it work out the way we do, don't we?
Yes. So after I went back to Japan in June, I stayed in Japan for 3 months, and we message each other every day, and we call each other for about an hour or sometimes for 2 hours every day. That's how we kept in touch and kept us updated each other.
Still felt connected every day.
Yes, but it was certainly difficult. It was different from seeing each other every week, or especially because during the lockdown we stayed together. I stayed at Aidan's for 2 months, from March to May.
Yeah, and that was crazy because we went from seeing each other like once a week for however many months to then, you know, I think the most we ever stayed together was probably like a few days, other than our trip to Iceland.
Yes, we went to Iceland in January.
Yes, we went to Iceland, and that's probably the longest we'd stayed together prior.
Yeah, but for 4 days. And then we planned to go on a trip to Morocco.
Yeah, we were going to go to Morocco, but that got cancelled because of the good old-fashioned COVID. And then, because of where you were, I said to you, do you want to come live with me for a bit? Just because it's a bit safer settings.
Yes.
From the COVID. And then we went from, you know, seeing each other a little, like, well, having that amount of time together to all of a sudden living with each other.
Yes.
That was a fun experience.
Yes. But and then at first it was a little difficult because we have different perspectives on certain subjects.
We have our different living styles, don't we? We have completely different living styles.
I think we adjusted very well in terms of living.
Yeah, I think
habits and.
I think the reason when we lived together, obviously we argued a lot at the start. Well, not a lot, but we had our tiffs. But they weren't ever taken light or gone too far or serious, because we always made sure that we didn't leave anything. If we ever felt upset with one another, we'd instantly tell each other, what we always do.
Yes.
If we ever have a problem, we'd talk about it. Literally, communication is key. And we've said that since the start.
Yeah.
I've always said honesty, communication.
Yeah.
If you can't have that, then what's the point of having someone to be with if you can't be open with them?
Yes, I think that's the most important point that we keep in our mind. And especially for intercontinental couple.
Yeah, gonna be.
Because we can't stay together for forever. So we just make sure that if we have problems or if we have, I don't know, something in their head, and we make sure that we open up and talk.
Yeah,
And being honest.
yeah, because I was getting upset after about 3 months, though you were obviously very close to your time when you were coming over. But then just before you got your flight, it got cancelled, didn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It got cancelled, but then because of the UK had experienced the increased cases of COVID, I think that was the reason why the airline got cancelled my flights. But then I managed to book a different flight on the different date.
Yeah, because I remember when you told me that the flight got cancelled, I was at the gym, and I went from like being in the zone of lifting some weight and adrenaline and pre-workout to just flush with upset emotion. I was worried, I was anxious, I was really looking forward to you being here.
Yes.
And then, I got back and we spoke because I wanted to sort it out.
I got a little panicked as well, but I tried to manage.
You did, didn't you? Got the flight
Book another flight. What else? He learns Japanese.
Hi.
Nihongo.
What about Japan?
No, that's Japanese. Well, anyway, he learns Japanese step by step.
Yeah, I am learning Japanese. I'm learning it through the Duolingo app. I've never learned another language properly. I've done a little bit of Mandarin previously because that was to do with my business work, but I never followed through to sticking with that. And then I was interested in Japanese anyway before we met because I'm a fan of anime. So I was already learning little bits and bobs. But then when we started dating and you started teaching me as well.
Yes.
Because, we have lessons. Yoko would teach me Japanese. We were going over the time earlier, weren't we?
Yes. And then my parents don't speak English. They probably speak broken English.
Yeah.
But it's good that you have certain capacity to communicate with them in Japanese.
Yeah.
That's why you're learning Japanese. And I speak English, so I can talk to your family.
Yeah, my family loves it. They can all speak to you. You can speak to them.
Yes. Even your aunt calls me rather than calling you.
You're already more in depth with my family than I am. Yeah, they love you. So, one of the things that really works for us in terms of being apart when we have our distance is I have like my own businesses I work on, so it takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, and for like when Yoko comes here I've got to put in double the time and prepare to have spare time. But it's also a lot easier for me to work on my own goals, 'cause I'm still young. Well, we're both still young, aren't we? So we both got our own goals that we want to achieve, and we both know each other's goals, and we support each other throughout all of them. And then, that keeps me like preoccupied when Yoko's away. So when I wake up in the day, it's right, I've got work to do, these are my goals, and my goals sort of work in and weave in with when we're gonna meet and stuff. So I'm like, right, I'll have this goal I want to achieve by this date, and then on that date I can relax and spend time with Yoko.
Yes. So when we are not physically together, we smash each other's work. Smash each other's work?
That made no sense. Didn't know.
Why?
Smash each other's work.
No.
No.
We smash our work.
When we're both away, we both smash our own goals, our own work,
Yes.
etc.
Yes. And
Yeah.
then when we are together, we spend time and make the most of our time together.
Yeah, exactly. Like like as you've come over here, we've done lots of different events. Like we've travelled, we've gone up all over the shop. Like we're staying out here now.
Yeah, we went on like hiking, walking.
Yeah, we always do lots of stuff where it's just us together, so we get to enjoy each other's time, and we try and stay away from our phones and stuff as much, don't we?
People.
And people, yeah,
COVID-19.
and people during this.
So we are staying in a yacht, very cozy.